Hey everyone, Seven again, and today I'm gonna do another movie review. And today it's on a movie from 2007, and that is Epic Movie. Now, the plot of this movie is where it shows a bunch of people and they come across a bunch of uh, parodies of movie characters, and yeah, that's practically it. They just find a bunch of movie character parodies and just see what they're up to, so that's pretty much the plot of this movie. This movie is amazing. This is a masterpiece. This is one of the best movies ever made, if not the best. It's just a really great movie. I don't get why people hate this movie. It's just really critics don't know anything. This movie is actually really funny and a lot smarter than you would think. And if you haven't seen Epic Movie, I know this is a pretty short review, but if you haven't seen Epic Movie, check it out because this is a terrible movie. Yes! This movie is terrible. I can't believe I actually watched this. Is this as bad as Disaster Movie? No. Is it as bad as Movie 43? About there. Is it as bad as. Is it worse than Bratz? That's debatable. But, oh, God, this movie was terrible. I can't believe I actually sat through this movie. It's not funny. It's random. It's weird. I know people are saying it's a spoof movie. It's supposed to be stupid. You can make a spoof movie and have it be funny. Shrek's a spoof movie, and it's really smart and really funny, which that's why it's one of my favorite movies. Airplane's a spoof movie. It's pretty good. And Sausage Party is a spoof movie. It's good. But this movie is terrible. Why? Can is Jace Freiberg and Eric Seltzer? When are they gonna stop making movies? I really hope they will. This movie isn't fun. It's just the whole plot of this movie is nothing but movie parodies. That's all. Like, there's a part where it's a parody of Snakes on a Plane, where Samuel L. Jackson just repeats his famous line from the movie over and over again. Saying the same line over and over again doesn't just make it funny. In fact, it makes it even worse. That's what Jason Freiberg and Aaron Seltzer should have known with the cow joke in Disaster Movie. Seriously, that wasn't funny. And there's a part where it parodies one of my favorite kids' movies, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and it's where Willy Wonka like kills a bunch of kids and then makes candy out of them. That's not funny. That's pretty screwed up. And this is coming from someone that loves black comedy. And there's like a weird part where one of the kids is having sex with Mystique, and she shapeshifts, like her boobs become bigger and like her butt inflates, and then she gets a unibrow, and then she becomes all fat and gross. What? That's not funny. That's stupid. Carmen Electra is pretty hot as Mystique. I'm not gonna lie, but this movie just isn't funny. And like, there's this weird part where they're in like Narnia, and it's like a parody of like it's all of a sudden becomes like a house building show, like an HGTV show. What's the joke? I don't get it. Ugh. Jason Freiberg and Eric Seltzer, can you please stop with all the pop culture references and just write an actual story for once? They're not even creative with coming up with their own characters. They just have to use other characters and make a movie around them. That's all they do. That's pretty much what all their movies are. And at the end, it shows bloopers at the end because, hey, if you did find the movie funny, maybe you'll find the bloopers funny. And they're not. They're just as unfunny as the movie itself. Yeah, I can't believe I actually sat through this movie. It's so bad. It's probably like one of the worst movies I possibly have seen. It's probably one of the worst, but it definitely is one of the worst comedy movies I ever seen. It's Just a terrible, terrible movie. It's not funny. It's just horrible. It's oh, there is one joke in the movie. It could have been funny, but it just wasn't. So, you know that part in Superman Returns where um the bullet like is trying to hit Superman's eye, but it doesn't affect it. In this one, like it actually he actually gets shot in the eye, and Superman's like, "Oh my God, you shot my eye! Why would you do that?" That could have been funny, but I'm sorry, it's just not. I don't know why. It's just it isn't. That's what this movie is. None of the jokes are funny. None of them work. And like there was a part where what's her name? Jayma Mays, like she's in Narnia and then she sticks her tongue to a pole because of course. And I don't get it. What's so funny? That joke's been done in like a million TV shows and movies. I don't understand the joke. And this movie is just horrible. It's not funny. If you haven't seen it, don't waste your time. Please don't watch it. It's really bad. Oh, and if you actually thought I was praising this movie at the beginning, I got two words for you. April Fools! And yes, if you're wondering, I do hate this movie just as much as everybody else. So, that's my rant on Epic Movie. See you next time.